Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, cussinarians, how y'all doing today? I just got home from work. It was not a great day, but I'm sacrificing for y'all before I take my clothes off. We're gonna get this video done. All right, so today we're gonna talk about color cubes and being stuck in a color rut. I have not read up on these or nothing. I just saw them online and thought they'd be helpful. And I got the second edition of these, and you're going to be learning along with me. So here we go. This is 1 and 2 right here. And this is volume 3 and 4. All right, let's start over here. Oops. All right, so first thing, let's see, I'm going to have a problem getting these out of here. On the inside, I have a bunch of information in there and what each section is kind of named in there. And so it looks like it goes from 1 to 2 something and then continues on over here. I think there's 1,000 cards I've read. Now there's bound to be some duplicates in here, so I just wanted to see if, let me sit down, if it's necessary to buy all these. I probably should check that earlier because I already bought them, right? So welcome to the color cube. I think I saw online that this was a placeholder to, put in here to, if you took some cards out, if you wanted to hold that place. Pick a card you like, match your supplies to the colors, and start creating with confidence. Front of the card has a bunch of these combinations. I guess that's what's in there. And then it has the numbers in the back. So 01 through 25. I guess you would put this card in here, and these cards would be classified or described as enchanting landscapes. This is like a condensed version of all the cards that are in here. And let's look on the back of these, which I have not done. These numbers, I don't know what these numbers mean, but I'm sure they match to something. And then you got light, medium, and dark shades of all these colors and the color names on these. So I can see how this would be helpful, really helpful, because I love like these saturated type colors and Civil War reproductions, jewel tones. I'm not really into pastels that much, or like neon colors or brights. Like that's gorgeous to me. And I think this will help if you're wanting to try something new, I think. So, these aren't necessarily my colors, but I like that. And I think I would like a quilt like that. So, that would help, I think. Pretty cool, actually. Okay. And then instead of going through all of these, you could just look at the front parts of these, the backs of these, and pick one you like, and then go to that one instead of one by one. That's pretty smart. Now, right off the bat, I can tell you that there are a lot of great combinations in here. But I really think that you could probably get away with one set of this. I don't think I needed to buy all of these because they're probably very similar combinations in here. Let's check this. See, I think you could probably get away with one set. Why would you need a million sets of the same thing? So right off the bat, that's my impression. I like them and all, but This is more pastel-y, this set. Well, it has some pastels in there. Those are the first pastels I've seen. So like, I'm not a pastel girl, but I like that. That could change. I think this could change my mind about different color combinations. And these have like a coating on them where if you got something on them, you could wipe them off. They're kind of a plastic coated type finish. But right off, I don't think I needed all of these. Because chances are this combination or something close to it is in this one and this one and this one from what I've seen so far. I could be wrong, but you know, we shall see. Okay, so one way I can think of to use this is, say you have a fat quarter bundle and there are colors in there that you don't like, but you still want to use it or see how it could go well with something else. Like just off the bat, this one just happened to be right here in the front. I am not an aqua girl. So if I wanted to use up my aqua fabric, I could go and pick these colors from my stash and use the aqua up and make something pretty, because I like this combination, but you know, I can't think of what to make with that. And this cube right here, just on top, you know, all the gradients and these aqua colors in here. There's a few in here. So I'm gonna go and look at my stash and see if I have any of these colors, and I'll bring back some fat quarters and show you how they go together. Be right back. All right, so I pulled some stuff that I thought might work. Go over whether it will work or not. I think that would. This is questionable right here. It kinda not. And it has this in there too, these two in there. So that would work. This would work. This is a tricky color. It's kind of brownish purpley, which that's kind of hard to deal with there. This is the closest things that I could find to that. I think that would maybe. I don't know about these, any of these. This is a kind of brownish purple, but it's lighter. The darker part of it would go well, but I don't know about that light part. And then this is a brownish gray. So I know for sure that wouldn't go. This is the same thing here. This is from my pixel quilt. That probably will go, but it needs to be probably more gray. Then this is pretty much cheddar color. And then the lighter version. So, you know, I guess that's how you could use it to audition fabrics. I don't know if I would put all that together. I'd have to think about this and this. Need the gray in there, which I know I have a gray kind of this color, but I didn't want to look too hard for it. It looks good here, but translating to fabric, well, I don't know, but could be helpful. But again, I don't think you need all 4 of these cubes. So yeah, I'll use them. Okay. What should I do? Don't stop yet. That's the quickie color cube thing. Would y'all like to see progress on Jonah? I have 2 more rows to go. This is the top 6 rows. I do half and then put all those together and then not put together the bottom half because it gets too heavy and it'll distort the upper thing. Okay, so I think this is like 76 by 92 or around there. You can see how big it is. It's big. So he is eagerly awaiting this. So I got 2 more rows. It'll probably come down to about right here when I get it all sewn together. I need to put this together. A lady was asking about since you don't make these blocks bigger and then trim down. She was worried about, you know, how they have to be so exact. I've made 6 of these and none of them were exact. I trimmed every single one, even though my 1/4 inch was tested and all that stuff. When you have this many seams, your block will not be perfect on the outsides. So don't stress about that. Go on and put them together. Just test your 1/4 inch, go on and put them together and then trim. So, all right.